There we go. All right, move, groove, stretch. Do what you got to do. 8 a.m. or whatever time it is by you. Ooh. We're going to really get right into things today. So you're going to come and meet me on all fours. I'll adjust my top a little. Come and meet me on all fours. The warm-up is going to be 5 moves, 1 round, 40 seconds per move, no rest in between. We're going to go T-spine opener right, T-spine opener left, bird dog, plank saw, cat-cow. Lots of animals, lots of names, lots of things. Give yourself a second to get on all fours. That first T-spine opener, you're going to put the right hand behind the right ear. You're going to open up that elbow high to the sky, and then you'll bring it down to the wrist. You'll do that on the other side, and then we'll go from there. Give me 10 seconds. On all fours. Shoulders and wrists align, knees and hips align, slight tuck of the tailbone in to protect that lower back. In 3, 2, 1, right hand behind the right ear. Take that right elbow up high to the sky. And then bring that right elbow down to that left wrist. You can do this at your own speed, your own pace. By activating through the center, you're really tightening those muscles and contracting them as you take it down. Opening up the body. And then closing it down. You have another 10 seconds left here. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Switch the hand. So take the left hand behind the left ear. Open up that left elbow high up towards the sky. And then drop that left elbow down towards that right wrist. Let the palm be heavy into the mat. You have another 15 seconds left here. Then we're going to switch it into a bird dog. That'll be opposite leg, opposite arm stretching out nice and long. And then knee to elbow connect in 3, 2, and 1. Both palms down on the ground. Stretch out the right arm and the left leg. Nice straight line. Take that right elbow to that left knee. Extend that back out nice and long. And then gently lower it down. Switch it out. Left arm, right knee, right leg. Knee to elbow connect. Stretch it out long. Lower it down. Just a few more of these for about 10 more seconds. And then we take it into a plank saw. In 3, 2, and 1. Take it down to the forearms, legs out nice and long behind you, and saw the body forwards and backwards in a plank saw. Nice flat back. Arms spreading across the mat. Maybe you're going to feel some cracks. You're going to shake a little. You only have about 10 more seconds. And then we're going to go back into all fours just for a simple cat-cow. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back onto all fours. Let's bring it all out. Just a simple cat-cow, taking that chest down to the mat, opening up that spine, and then rounding through the back. Tucking that tailbone under, bringing that chin in towards the chest. And then just a few more at your own speed, your own pace. 15. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your relief. Roll out those wrists, roll out that chest, roll out that neck. We're going to get into class. Simple movements today because sometimes you just got to keep it simple. 4 blocks, 3 moves, 30 seconds per move, 1, 2, 3, 30 seconds of rest at the end. You're going to do, and we're going to run through it all at the top. You're going to give me drop squats, so all the way down, all the way up. And if you don't want to drop it down, you just take it a little, or you take it without the impact. Drop squats, flow burpee, you know the burpee. Take it up, all the way down, hop, step, jump it out just to the plank, no push-up, and then you bring it back in, and then just simple jumping jacks. And then just simple push-ups. I'm gonna do them on my knees because we're in a modified way today. Side plank hold, right side, left side, simple crunches. Then glute bridge. Then you have your glute bridge abductor, which is when you take the legs a little pulse in and out, just about 2 or so inches, and then you're gonna pulse the booty up for the last 30 at a pulse. And then last but not least, you got lateral bounds, where you're gonna come to the side of the mat, you're gonna bound all the way across and all the way across. And then you have a forearm plank tap out. So back into that forearm plank as we did in the warm up, you're just gonna tap the feet out, one to each side. And then last but not least is a bear hold knee swing. So on all fours, you're gonna tuck the toes, come into that bear hold, and you're just gonna swing the knees a little to the right and a little to the left, doing it through the core. So these are tiny little motion. You're gonna feel that deep in those obliques. So come stand it up, getting ready for those drop squats. We're going fast, 30 seconds per move, 1, 2, 3, then we repeat each section, and then we move on to the next. Whew. Drop squats, getting ready, 10 seconds. Let's go in 4, 3, shake it out, for 2, and 1, drop squats, all the way down, all the way up. Keeping that chest as proud as you can as you take it down, and having just as much pride as you come up. First round, we're getting the heart rate elevated. We're letting our body just breathe. In 5, 4, we're gonna go into that flow burpee in 3, 2, and 1. Flow burpee, turn it to the side. Woo! Blow those arms up, take it down. Hop, step, jump it out just to the plank, and then bring it right back up. Try to keep a good pace here. For only another 10 seconds. Let that jump come through the bottom of your body. For just another 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, jumping jacks. Woo! Yep, we're going fast today. Just simple jumping jacks. You can always take out that impact, no problem. Making sure those arms, you're really feeling those back muscles. You're breathing, you're laughing a little. You're like, what the hell? First thing right now, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. 30 seconds. You get to take a break. Wow, we started strong, didn't we? So you got about another 20 seconds. Changing the hair up because bun can't withstand that today. 15 seconds. Ooh. We're gonna go right back in for those drop squats, to the flow burpee, to the jumping jacks. You'll be proud later. You have 3 drop squats in 2 and 1. Take it down and back up. So all the internet wellness girlies are like, it's all Pilates. It's all this, it's all that. It's all everything. You have to do a little bit of everything to have that full, well-rounded world experience. So don't think just doing one thing is going to make a difference or a change. Change things up to feel the change. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh, flow burpee, to the side you go. Blow those arms up. You are on with the flow burpee. Take it down. Hop, step, jump, walk it out. Bring it back. No shame in the modification game. 15. Ooh. 4, 3, 2. Ooh, jumping jacks. Last time you're on. It's just jumping jacks. That's all it is. You're just moving your legs in and out. You're just moving your arms up and down. You're just moving that body a little in the air. And that's really all it is. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Oh, you got a whole 30 seconds. You're gonna come meet me on the mat. It's push-ups, it's a side plank hold, and then it's just simple crunches. So those push-ups, you can join me on your knees, or if you know that challenge is good for you, you take them all the way. Those elbows will track back, and you will just do the best you can. 7 seconds into those push-ups. You have 4, 3, 2, bring it forward for the push-up. 1, you're on. Track those elbows back, and then bring that chest down, and bring it all the way up. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. I like to have the tops of the feet glued into the mat. Keep the back nice and open. Let those thoughts just drizzle off. You have 3, side plank, and 2, and 1. Side plank hold. You can do it on the forearm or on the arm. Feet stacked, feet one on top of the other. Whatever side plank is good for you. Making sure those hips are nice and lifted, center nice and wrapped, arm up, behind the head, on the hip. Whatever's gonna work for you. Just another 10 seconds. And then we're gonna go onto our back for crunches in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, flip onto the back. Simple crunches. That's it. Simple crunches. Lifting those shoulder blades off the ground. Through the center of the body, really glue those feet down. Keep that lower back connected. The hands can always have a little moment on the stomach. Give it some love. Show it some support. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of rest. I'm gonna be here with my arms up above my head. I'm gonna let my knees to go out for a little bit and just breathe, creating space in the body before we get right back into things. We'll go back to those push-ups, switch that side plank to the other side, into those crunches. You have 4 seconds, quick flip onto the front in 3, 2, 1. That went a lot faster than I thought. All right, you're on for push-ups. Chest to the ground, right back up. Now, it took me a while to get a push-up. And then it took me a while to lose that push-up. So right now, I'm working on regaining that strength to get back to a place where I would like to be. 3, 2, 1. Side plank hold, other side. Let's go. Woo. Lift those hips up, hand up to the sky, hand on the hip. Try to do the same thing you did on the other side, on this side. So you're giving yourself the best shot, but making sure hips are stacked. You are wrapped. You're feeling good for 10 more seconds. And then you will flip onto the back for that final round of crunches in 3, 2, 1. Lower it down nice and gentle. Onto the back you go. Simple crunches. Let's go. Elbows out nice and wide. Lift through the center. Think about that moment when you feel your best. When you finish that art piece. When you finish that speech at the office. When you accomplish that goal. You have 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of rest. I'm going to put the arms above the head. This time I'm going to knock my knees in. Next up is our glute bridge series. Regular glute bridges, glute bridge abductors, glute bridge pulse. We're really going to squeeze in through the glutes. We're really going to tighten up through the center. Just going to have a little fun with this one. Arms can go above the head for the glute bridges, or they can be glued to the side and down on the mat. You have 5 seconds to make that choice, though. Glute bridges simple are coming in 3, 2, and 1. Lift those hips up. Simple glute bridges. You are on for 30 seconds. You want to be energetically pulling the heels back towards the shoulders. Go nice and slow here. sure you're having a nice little connecting moment at the bottom of the mat for just another 5 seconds. And then you're going to take it for abductors, where you're going to take those legs in and out in 3, 2, 1. Abductors. Lift those hips high. Little tiny abductors. Taking the legs in and out. The hands can actually also be on top of the legs, on the outsides for a little extra resistance as well. Switching it up in 15 seconds. Then you're just going to pulse it out. Woo. In 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hands down, little pulses up. Lifting those hips up nice and high. And those lifts are coming from the squeeze of those glutes, where those thighs meet that ass cheek. 1000%. Let them meet, let them date, let them fall in love, let them have a kid, let them have another kid, let them just think about how miserable their life is, let them just contemplate if they're going to send those kids to college, then let them go on that second world once those kids are in college, go travel around Europe, and then we're going to lower them in 1 second, take them down. 30 seconds of rest. We went on a journey there with that one. You can bring the knees in for a second, stretch out the backs of those legs, maybe a little rocking side to side to massage the spine. You're just going to go right back into that one. You have about 10 more seconds left. Regular glute bridges, glute bridge abductors, glute bridge pulse. 1 more round of work after that. Then you got a nice tough finisher. You have 3, 2, 1, you're on. Glute bridges. Lifting those hips up. Lowering them down. If you want to find the beat of the music, jump in with the pulse, by all means. Or you just take it at your own speed. 3, abductors. In 2, and 1. Lift those hips up nice and high, abductors, little tiny ins and outs here. Don't compromise on the form. Don't compromise on your wants. Don't compromise on your needs. Stay firm in your beliefs. Stay true to who you are, and you will get there. 3, 2, 1. Pulse. Lift up. Tiny little lifts. Oh. Catch the beat if you'd like. Or march to the beat for your own drummer. 15 seconds. I see you out there. I feel you out there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Guys, you made it through 3 minutes of straight glutes. Rock and roll up to the top. You got 1 more final round. Lateral bound, forearm plank tap outs, bear crawl hold, knee swing. Woo! So come meet me on your favorite side of the mat. You're going to do lateral bounds, taking it side to side with the bound, or you can lessen that impact by just taping it nice and low. You have 4, 3, let's get active in 2, and 1, you're on. Taking it to the side, to the other side. Getting nice and low here, sticking that landing. You might take a second, you might shake a little, no problem, because you got 1 whole other chance to do this. 15 seconds. Maybe you get a little lower, get a little wider. Whew. You need that kickstand at the end. Take it. In 3, 2, and 1. Down to the mat you go. Forearm plank, tap out. Coming into that forearm. Tap each leg out. Just a few inches out. Bring it back in. Keep trying to keep those hips nice and low. Don't let the hips lift as you take the leg out. 10 more seconds. And then it's that bear crawl. Hold. Knee swing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming onto all fours. Tucking those toes a little, lift those knees. Swing them to the right a little. Swing them to the left a little. These are tiny little motions here. Grip those palms into the mat. Those knees are underneath those hips. This is tough. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Take a second. Breathe. You did that. You just got to do that one more time. And then we finish out here with 6 minutes of arms. You're welcome. 15 seconds. I encourage you stand it up if you haven't yet. Come to your other side of the mat. Again, you got to change things up. You can't expect new results if you just keep doing the same shit. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, lateral bound, and 1. Let's go. All the way across, all the way across. Last time you were doing this, can you just have a little smile on the face, trick the body, and be like, fuck yeah, favorite thing in the world. Love this for me so much. Whew. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forearm plank. Let's go. Forearm plank tap outs. Last 2 moves. You are on. Tap those legs out. Keep those hips squared. Little tiny motions. 15. Next up is that final bear hold knee swing in 4, 3, 2, 1. On all fours. Final bear hold knee swing. I'm gonna let this one burn. Let's go. Little swings to the right and left. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Little impact. Big feeling. Strengthen through the center. Find peace from the resistance. It's all you. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Give your wrists a little relief because we're standing it up. You got 6 minutes of arms. So I guess we don't need that final practice or that final 30 seconds. 6 minutes of arms. You got arms out, over unders, little reps of the orange. You got roof raisers where the palms flip up, little bends in the elbows. You raise the roof. You got circles forward, circles backwards, lateral pull downs, arms go up high to the sky. Pull down into that touchdown position. Nice open chest. Pull those arms further, that back muscle, and then breaststroke. Swim it up, swim it back. And then tricep pulse, little hinge of the hips. And then you just pulse it back. Woo! 6 minutes. I can give you guys some leg modifications as well if you want a little extra movement. You got 5 seconds though. Arms out. Get ready. You have 3, 2, 1. Over unders. Keep the legs nice and settled in this first round. Slight bend of those elbows. This movement is coming from the squeezing of your biceps. You're not moving the shoulders in this one. This is simply from the squeeze of those biceps. A little motion in those elbows. Those arms are rubbing the sides of an orange. Slight bend in those knees, a little tuck of that tailbone. So you're not just sticking the ass out like whatever animal does that. You have 30 seconds. Next, we're gonna go into some roof raisers. My challenge for you is to do your best to keep your arms up this entire practice. Take that moment to rest if you need. Take them right back up. You have 10 seconds. 3, roof raisers in 2, and 1. Float the palms up to the sky. Little roof raisers. Again, squeezing those biceps. It's almost as if the arms are floating up. Your extra leg movement, if you want to take some little abductors going in and out, just for a little extra something, a little brain game. Breathe. Just hold on. "30 more seconds left here. Then we'll take it into some circles. A little bit of a balance moment there. 20. Lift the arms up just a little more. There you go. 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me forward circles. Legs can stay down on the ground if that's what you need to support you. If not, welcome to your single leg. You're doing little circles forward. You're welcome to hold one leg up. You can have the leg here on the shin, take it up to the knee, or you can kickstand it a little behind you. Making sure though those hips are staying nice and steady side by side. Don't lift one up just because it's up. You have 5 seconds left on this leg if you're on one leg and in this direction. In 3, 2, 1. Switch directions, and if you're on one knee, switch the legs. We're going the other way now. You still have that slight bend in those arms. Breathe. Just think. Yes, it's hard. Not that hard. You have 3, 2, 1. Both legs down. Bring the arms up high above you. Lateral pull downs. Arms up. Hold those arms down. Stretch out the back and the chest. And then with that same energy to bring it down, you're going to take it up. Keep the shoulders away down from the ears. Stretch and pull. Holy. I'm just having both legs down on the ground here, nice and simple. 30 seconds left. Stretching it out. After this, you have 2 more moves. And those 2 moves are with the arms a little bit more in motion. So you'll feel a little bit more relief. 15. You got this. Breaststroke in 3, 2, 1. Take those arms out in front of you, a slight hinge of the hips. Take the arms out, swim them, put the palms behind you, and then you swim them right back forward. Nice and slow here. Squeeze the arms the whole time though. Don't just let them go through motions. Give them meaning, give them purpose. Those arms are your Australian shepherd of the body. They need something to do. They need a job. Their job right now is to swim through the shit. You want a little extra? You pop up onto those toes. You find a little place of balance. Let those toes grip into the ground. Maybe those heels are all the way high. Maybe they're just a little bit high. Maybe they're not high at all. Maybe they're just on the ground. You can maybe do a little lift as you bring them up. You can lower them down as you bring them down. Whatever is going to work for you. You have 5 seconds in that final tricep pulse in 3, 2, and 1. It is your final tricep pulse. Palms up towards the sky. Keeping the collarbone nice and open. You got this. You make those sounds, you curse the wind, you scream, you yell, you cry, or you just hold it. And you just know that this will pass. 30 seconds. I'm gonna let you sit with it. Ten, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Release. Congratulations. You made it through. You got through your morning. And it is 8:30 on the dot. We're fucking winners today. Getting muddy. In 3,